What's up, my family? It's your girl, Smartsistah here, and today's 5 minutes of funk is gonna be about Miss Kamala Harris. As you saw, I said also known as. Now we know AKA usually means also known as, but some of you all know that Miss Harris is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, which is AKA. But I'm going to talk about the also known as part. The fact that she suspended her campaign yesterday, to me, just signals that she never really was about it in the beginning. Now, I really believe that the Democrats thought she'd be a good centrist candidate, and that with her being a black female, it was going to carry a lot of weight. You know, she came out on in Black History Month, I believe it was, when she announced her campaign. She suffers from Oprah syndrome, to me, in the sense that they just black enough that white folks like them, but they ain't so black they gonna stand up for anything. And basically, all y'all little AKAs and other supporters don't get it twisted. You should have seen through it from the beginning that she didn't have the record. I mean, let's face it, the fact that she was a prosecutor and her whole record as Attorney General of California was going to come in question. So all of y'all that want to blame Tulsi Gabbard for bitch slapping her down in that debate, the bottom line is she wasn't ready. Did she ever refute anything the woman said? No, she did not, because everything Tulsi said was true. And the fact of the matter is, if you think that you're going to run for president and nobody's going to oppose you, or get after you about your record, you would be insane. And see, she's also suffering from the Hillary Clinton school of running for office too, in the sense that their arrogance preceded them being truly ready. Now, is there racism? Yes. Is there sexism? Yes. Is there a lot of stuff going against you? Yes. But you, despite all of that, have achieved what you've achieved. You're a senator. You run for office. You've proven yourself in one sense, but in the other sense, you're so arrogant that you can't see that your record is going to come into question, and people are not just going to fall for the cuteness or the other stuff. Women sometimes kill me with that shit. They want to talk about how women are treated or whatever, but then they want to fall back on it when they need it to get what they want. And that's just, it's not going to work. If you're going to be a woman and you're going to come out and you're going to go for it, go for it. Just like her platform was weak. When you really think about it, what did Kamala Harris stand for? Can you think of anything other than the one comment she made, well, that little girl was me? To me, and I stay in politics, what else did she say that was sticking in your mind of what she stood for? Absolutely nothing. Okay, the fact that you gonna sign a bill for Medicare for all, but then you gonna waiver on it, and I don't know, later on, then you come out with, like I said, with the arrogance at the end when you see your ass was losing. Then here you go talking about black women, and we gotta stand for this, that, and other. Why didn't you stand for it from the beginning? And you never have in your entire damn career. Hell, you locked up black women. For their kids being truants or whatever, and the mothers were at work trying to get it together, and you locking them up. So I don't want to hear that shit. And you know what? I'm glad she's out, because it was a joke. It really was. And all of y'all getting them all pissed off, then I would say to you as well, get your shit together and organize and get behind who you think needs it, and do the work. She didn't do the work. She just been floating through her entire career, and she thought she could float through this. And let me tell y'all, the main reason she got out right now was to avoid being on the ballot for Super Tuesday, the Super Tuesday election that California is going to be a part of this year. So her ass wouldn't be on the ballot and lose in her own state. Because, honey, California is going with Bernie. Okay, I've worked on it before, still working on his campaign, and that's what California is looking like. So she did not want to get embarrassed that she got skunked in her own state. That is the 99% reason she stopped right now at this point, because one, she doesn't have the money, and the money that doesn't come from anybody because you don't stand for shit. So who's gonna vote for you? Who do you think was gonna keep supporting you? And I'm sorry, the AKAs can't elect a president. All right. And so that is the problem. And she got all black and got all talking about issues at the end when her ass was about to be knocked out. And that's what I don't like. I am tired of people playing identity politics when they need to for their own personal gain. But they didn't say shit before that regarding black folks. She's going to talk about how people come to the black church when they ready to blah, blah, blah. Well, hell, you did the same thing. You going to come out black when it was most convenient for you, and you barely make it being black anyway, racially speaking. Okay, so that's what I just had to say about that shit. You're also known as a fraud, and you're gonna need to go on and sit down like she's doing, and because she knows if she got skunked and looked bad and lost in her own state, what is that gonna say for her in 2022 when she has to run for the Senate again? So she's doing the right thing to get out and to save herself. So possibly she can save herself as being a senator, because that's basically, you jumped out there before you was ready. And honey, you already know they're going to come for you. And the fact that you called yourself going toward Biden by in the first sentence saying, well, I don't think you're racist, but then she goes into, the busing and all that. You can't do that shit. See, that's that wishy-washy shit she did that is the reason why she didn't have to go sit down. And if you was going to go for Biden, you needed to go for Biden. And you didn't. You did some old wishy-washy shit, and it turned against you. Okay? So that is it for today. Little Miss AKA, I'm sorry. You didn't win. You got to go sit down. And I wish y'all see that picture I put on here. Please, AKA, stop throwing up the pinky. Now, I am a proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, like Nina Turner, who's on fire. The pinky sign was our sign back a million years when I came in. Okay, because it's basically the shape of a lowercase sigma. Okay, so could y'all please stop throwing up that pinky, because you're throwing up a lowercase sigma every time you do it, and it just really grates on my nerves. But anyway, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all next week.